What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher, little bit of Taurus, a lot of Taurus in your chart. This could resonate, fitting in where it get in. Mwah, 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 to my ride and dies, ride and lives, or day ones. Where y'all at? All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. To my new subscribers, thank you. I'm honored and welcome. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Trinity. This is my channel. And we speak the truth, nothing but the truth. Seek the truth, speak the truth, walk the truth, acknowledge the truth. And if you're having a time and the trouble, in your truth, this might not be the channel for you. You should stay, but this may not be the channel for you if you ain't ready for that truth. Okay. So with that being said, subscribe if you getting with that vibe. All right. So all about the healing. Look at here. I've been forgetting to say that. I can't stop that. That's tradition. All right. Let's get into it. Been so fast to try to get this done. So fast to get the intro done that I'm forgetting to do the most important things. All right, guys. Okay, so here we go. The words are, well, first, before I go into words, I wrote down breaking the narcissistic chains. So we'll be talking about how to break the narcissistic chains. If you've been involved with a narcissist, that's a very, very difficult relationship to get away from. You can get away from them, and that's hard to do for you to even, get away from them. But when you get away from them, then that is when you have a hard problem. It's when you get away from them, that's when you see just how relentless. That's when you see that you got a problem on your hands. And so, what do you do what are some things that you can do? Is the question that I asked. And the words I got: I sent negative energy to your finances. You will be successful. Go for it. Don't stop. Relentlessly doing magic. Sick mentally. Spell work on your children and family. Okay. So, how do you break that chain from the narcissist? Or should I say, well, how you break the chain is focus on you. However, focusing on you, to go a little deeper, it's not just to focus on you. You have to focus on you, your stability, mind, body, soul, and spirit. The card says finances, but what I'm getting in my mind eye is it's going deeper than finances. Finances is your resource. Resource is energy. Your energy is your resources. Your finances, all of it. Your money, your time, your effort, your focus, your attention, your stability, grounding yourself. Like in your mind, your focus on you. Your body, your focus is on you. Your time, your effort Everything you do, it's about you. Your body, even your all your lust for life is about you. You don't lust after them. You don't run after them. You don't think after them. Your focus, your everything, your antenna is all about you. You lust after yourself. You lust after the things that you want. But you never lust after them. The narcissist. That's what I mean by focus on you. Everything on you. See, you break that chain by focus on you, because when you focus on you, they can't control. They have no control no more. You take the control away from them. And the narcissist is all about control and manipulation. But when you focus on you, mind, body, soul, energy, you ground mind, body, soul, energy. You work on your finances, you work on your resources, you work on your energy, you ground you all the way around, to the point that the narcissist can't find a way to get in. You too grounded, can't find a way to manipulate. You too grounded, can't find a way to get in your mind. You too grounded. So by you being grounded and stable, by you being in a position where you don't even think about them, you don't call them, you don't search for them, you don't look for them, you don't see them, you don't allow them to hear, you don't hear from them, you don't allow them to talk to you. They have no entryway. You break the chain. You break the chain because they have no way, they have no access to connect to you. You break that chain, they have no way to talk to you. You break the chain, they have no way to enter your thoughts. You break the chain when you're working on your finances, you doing work and you're creative and you're building wealth and you're building businesses and you're working and you're saving your money, you being creative and you're being very, very attentive about spending and saving and looking at your finances and growing your finances and manifesting and growing and transforming. You just keep building and keep building and keep building. And as you build, you break. Because as you build, again, they can't control. As you build, they can't manipulate. As you build, they can't. Because you're not focused. You're not allowing them to come in and intervene in that. So when you do that and you take that control away from them, then all they got is magic. So ultimately, so then you have to say, then the question is, well, if they do magic, then how do I break? How do I? Excuse me. How do I? Okay, so again, so all they have is magic. So with magic, even with magic, I always say, they don't have permission. They don't have. So with magic, it's the same concept. But as you have to be very mindful every day, you have to be mindful that if somebody throwing magic, you have to call your energy back. You got to call your energy back. And specifically, you do not have permission. You do not have my permission to take my energy. You do not have my permission to cipher my energy. You do not have my permission. I call all of my energy back. Every last bit of it, transmuted, blessed, and of higher authority and high vibration. You ground when you grounding yourself and you grounding your environment. You ground yourself and you speak over your mind, your body, your soul, and spirit that you're covered. You're covered. Everything is covered. That you're grounded. See, yes, these things they can use magic. They can do all these things. But if your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit is grounded and rooted in what God says for you, and the spiritual laws that is in existence, you're not giving any permission. You cancel all contracts. You serving any ties. You serving any you divorce any old relationships, permissions, contracts, anything that's binding you, it's non and void. You're no more in agreement. You no permission. You undo what it is that they trying to do. You undo it with your words, with your posture. And I always tell you, you use your rank. You use your rank. That's what it's there for. But a lot of people don't use it because they don't believe they have it. They don't believe that they're high ranking. Pray, fast. They can relentlessly do all these things all the time, day in and day out, but you can relentlessly pray against it. No weapon that's trying to prosper, no weapon that's trying to come against me shall prosper. It shall not prosper. It shall not go forth. It should hit that ground. And it says you will be successful if you continue to pray, ground, continue to stand in a posture that God has given you control. God has given you a mantle. God has given you power and authority. You need to take your power and sit in your authority over this person. They have to utilize magic, but your words supersede whatever this magic is. It's according to your rank. If you're high ranking, all you have to do is speak your words. Your words supersedes whatever this is. Whatever they throwing. It's power in your words that you speak. It's power in the words that you speak. You can break those chains. Some of you is so high ranking that you could just speak, break the chains off of me. Break the chains of this narcissist off of me. I no longer am in agreement. I no longer give them permission over my mind, body, souls, and spirit. And it's just like that. But you don't know that. You don't believe that. So if you don't believe it and you don't know it, then you can't achieve it. It's just as simple as that, as breaking the chains of narcissists. It says you will be successful. I'll go further that you are successful. You got to continue to go for it. You got to continue to grow. You got to continue to do what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. This is your time. This is your time to defeat. This is your time to see for your own self what you working with. All this spell work over your children, spell work over you, no more. You have the power and authority that supersedes what this narcissist can do. They've been doing magic over you, over your children. You still living, ain't you? How in the world are you still living? That's what they want to know. How are you still living? How are you existing? How are your children still here? It says, it's backwards. Relentlessly doing magic on you and your children and your family. But everybody's still here. You still here, your children here. Some of your family members still here. So I must be on to something here. But you just don't know that it's not hard. Some of you just need to speak. Some of you just need to do what I said. Focus on you. Continue to work on you. Everything you doing, it breaks the chain because it goes against what the narcissist wants for you. They want your control, your attention, your time, your effort. That is how they gain permission and entryway. That's how they're able to come in. Through you. But when you don't think about them and you walk away from them and you move on away from them and focus on you, you start to break those chains. You start to break it and defeat them where they can't come back. The only thing they think to do, to know to do, is do magic. And even magic can't stand up to you, because if it had, you would be in the ground by now. You would have been in the ground by now. So listen to me. For those of you that's dealing with a narcissist, take your power back. Speak over your life. Stop looking at them, worrying about them, talking to them, looking at them, allowing them over your mind, because you allow them over your mind when you think about them. Don't think about them. They don't exist. Whatever they did or didn't do, that's in the past. You moving forward. And your future is brighter. You got so much more going for you if you just look forward and don't look back. Whatever that narcissist is doing, that's their business. Who they doing it with is their business. You don't need to know. You don't want to know. Mind your own business. Mind your own life and stay in your lane. So you can move forward and go on about your business. No, they're not going to make it easy. Yes, they're going to ride you. Yes, they're going to keep doing magic and riding your back and talking about you and misusing, abusing you. Yes, they're going to do those things. Let them. This is your time to learn who you are and how powerful you are. You're going against a narcissist. But you still here, and the ones that still here, what I'm saying to you, you hold some type of power. If you just speak against this narcissist, it will break some of these chains up off of you. Just by you speaking, that's your rank. Start working on you. Continue to work on you. Mind your own business. That again, break. Because they can't control they can't gain an entryway. If you don't give them one, they can't gain one. Ask Act like that you don't even know them. They don't exist. What they let go of what they did, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let all that mess go. Act like they don't exist and go on with your life, and you will break chain after chain after chain after chain after chain. They have nothing to access. They have nothing to attach to. They have nothing to no permissions, no entryways to gain in access to you. And all of these chains will be broken if you just focus on you. And I explained what that meant. So I'm going to leave this right here. If this was if you got anything out of this, hit the comment. Give me an emoji. Let me know you're still working with me. Like, share, hype the video. Get it out there. Help a sister out. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. Trinity is